Hi everyone. Here we are doing brunch business up here at our place at Cabarita Beach, and we've just been sitting here chatting about how vital the 6 core needs is in any business, actually in any scenario at all.
Yeah. Rather than just relating it to personal situations and understanding an individual, it's important to look at them as well and associate how they work in business as far as the way that people are influenced and the way that change can affect them, or crisis in a business, whatever you want to call a crisis. Let's use disruption rather than crisis, I suppose.
That's good.
Disruption in a business and all of those things, and how much leadership actually comes into play with utilisation of or understanding of the 6 core needs, and how to actually accommodate the staff for anything that's going on in the business.
So let's start with, did you mention structure?
No, I didn't mention structure. No.
Maybe I wasn't listening carefully enough. But let's start with structure.
You listen more to the seagulls.
I know, I'm listening to the waves. So they sound amazing.
Anyway.
But if we talk about structure in a business, I think that's a good place to start, don't you?
Yeah.
And I think if there's an understanding of what the 6 core needs mean in the structure of your business, then you'll find that things run a little bit smoother. So maybe we should talk about what the 6 core needs are.
Yeah, okay. We have done that before, but some people might not have got it or seen it or have heard of it before. The 6 core needs are basically the things that influence everything that we do in our life on a day-to-day basis. The decision-making processes that we all carry out are based on the 6 core needs. The first one is certainty, and then the second being uncertainty or variety.
So let's work on those two to start with. So certainty is things like having a home. It's a sense of comfort. Routine, for instance, doing a routine thing every day and knowing that that's what's going to happen, and being certain about that that's the way things are going to be.
And so in a business, that certainty will come about through the procedures or the way in which your work patterns occur, or just the fact of the way in which the business is structured. So you know who your superior is, or who it is that you're in control of, and who you have to speak to delegate tasks off to other areas of the business. So there's matters of certainty, understanding those.
Yeah, and I suppose when the uncertainty or variety comes in, it could be, for instance, you come into work one day and you get told that your supervisor or boss no longer works there, and you had no knowledge of that happening, and no understanding of why it happened. So it can bring some uncertainty to your role and in the structure of the business. And then to say that your role has then changed, you could send the person into a certain amount of turmoil and confusion.
So there needs to be understanding of how to deal with that. On the other hand, the uncertainty, a lot of people actually have jobs, and we've both experienced this, where uncertainty is probably the greatest motivator of all. And the hospitality industry is an example of that, or a field technician, or anybody in a role like that, where you're not actually sure what your next task's going to be, or what reaction you're going to get from somebody, or what it is that you have to do, or where you have to go even. And that creates a variety that creates interest for a lot of people. Other people, it puts them a little bit off balance because they like everything to be in a calm, extreme and certain fashion. So I think we've covered that certainly enough as far as the certainty and uncertainty.
So let's move on to significance and connection / love. So significance is a feeling of being important, it could be somebody in a role that has more skills or far more education than another person. There's this feeling of importance in your life. We're talking about work, aren't we? So we'll keep it at the work base. So you'll say, for instance, you might have a unique skill that nobody else has in your job set. So that would give you a feeling of significance and importance. And then the connection side of it would be that because of that unique skill, it brings people to you that have to connect with you to know what's going to happen next.
Exactly. Then on the other side of the coin, within business, it can be a very big picture, such as the brand recognition of the business, which gives the business its significance. And that significance going back down into the business has a great relationship with each employee, so that they have a feeling of pride in what the brand or the company that they're associated with, which gives a significance down through the workforce, which makes things very easy to understand how people react sometimes in a business if something doesn't go right.
Yeah, and I think the connection side of it could be a sense of being in a team environment.
Yes, almost definitely.
Feeling like you're all connected, so that if one person does a role, this person then gets to do another role, and then you connect it through a community kind of feeling of that you're in this together, a family feel, if you want to say.
And then from the leadership side, the connection and love slash love comes from the employees knowing that they're appreciated by their leader or their manager or their supervisor, and that gives them a real feel of connection.
And also significance.
That's right. Once again, we're starting to get into now how they interconnect and how they relate. So they are the four primary ones that are always spoken about, and probably the easiest ones to recognise and to actually deal with.
Growth and contribution is so important. They're probably the most important.
So they're the 5 and 6 of the
That's
core
right.
needs.
So growth is, there could be a business expanding their horizons and getting new products in, or trying different ways of doing things. And of course, the contribution would be giving back to their staff members or their customers in some way, shape or form. So that's a basic understanding. Yep, go on.
No, I was just going to say the other thing in growth too, which, come on, it's what we've been dealing with in the last few months with people, is businesses expanding. We were even having the same discussion yesterday. Somebody trying to expand their business and not actually putting faith and trust into the other people in their business. And that's one of the difficulties of growth. And without that growth happening, the person feels constrained, or the business is constrained in itself as well. And it all becomes a major issue. Anyway, guys, we're going to leave you with that, to think about those, and we'll come back to you and discuss the 6 core needs in actual events and functions that can occur within a business. So thank you for that, and we'll catch up soon.
Thanks. Bye.